they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till then give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a die about. I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm on the way from that Bible route. Step on my brothers, we hype them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out.
Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys not quite as hot to start the year, 0-2 heading into this one. as of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And they'll go again with ETN. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of great decisions out there.
Got him to win.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On the quick, right?
And Stroud now to throw. Open man is Higgins. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Jaguars 9-yard.
Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins laying himself out in the end zone. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. And an important stop in a tight game their last time.
Always important to stop them, we know that. But as you noted, in a tight game, so much more critical to get it done, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll be trying to do that once more here. We'll see who wins the battle. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
screenplay. Here's Etienne. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him there for the sack. Christian Harris with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First down, Houston.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 93 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. shifts past him. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
18. Okay.
Now Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division
team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another take for ETN. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Washington's got it. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. Closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On the quick, right?
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he is caught on the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Second down at the 26-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 1:57 to go in this first. Now here's a 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Simple drag route here and lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
18. What's up?
Stroud out of the gun here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take Dell as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, Ginger, Silver.
Lawrence. Little short pass here to Hill. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Now Lawrence to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And here it's Tua looking for and finding his favorite target, Tyreek Hill. A nice throw here, 20 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Tony Pollard. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one is now at halftime with the Titans with a 14-10 lead at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the veteran Kirk Cousins. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Got his man, Dell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time
on the catch and run. 32 yards.
First down, Texans.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Stroud working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stroud off the play fake. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
And this one is incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. They go play action with Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the Texans' 42-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Jags first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for another Jaguars.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Being chased out left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Lawrence on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Houston set to take over. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for Tank Dell. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Intended for Tank Dell. Incomplete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. The throwing again is Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Texans.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
16 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down.
But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This one taken in by Stover. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
18.
Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. And now out come the Jags.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing left sideline there. That's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jaguars, first down.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down. At the 40.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come out and able to bring him to the ground.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Lawrence.
Under pressure, they got him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's good. We're on Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
A little short pass here to Hill. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
Lawrence hit, and the ball is free.
And the Texans scoop it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Jaguars back with it on offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and wait for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it will sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with with the victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Houston, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.